Good afternoon and welcome to the Spotlight on Bensenville. My name is Phyllis Schmidt and I'm the Assistant Superintendent of Recreation. And my guest this afternoon is Mrs. Cindy Banazinski, lead preschool teacher for the Bensenville Park District Tiny Top Preschool Program. Welcome, Cindy.
Thank you, Phyllis. I've been a preschool teacher for the Park District for over 30 years. My family lives in the community. My children were raised here, and we've got many connections in the community. My assistant teacher, Mrs. Natalie Voth, also lives in the community, and her children are going to go to the schools here too, and so we are connected to the community through our families.
Cindy, you are an icon in the community. So many of the families that we work with have been in your program. The parents were in your program 30 years ago, and now their children are in the program. Can you talk a little bit about your connection to the overall community and the families that you've touched over the years?
Many families have been touched by myself and my other family members, just because we were active in the community, and our children like to do many things in the community. One of our previous students, Todd Linder, is now working with us at the Park District. Many of our other BPD staff have also been went to the preschool, and so they've decided to come back to the Park District and be a member of our staff. Many of our camp counselors, many of our after-school staff are previous students, and it's fun.
Absolutely, and without a doubt, I think our program is so successful because of your passion for working with children 3 to 5 and your dedication to not just the Park District and the children, but to the community at large.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So can you tell us a little bit about the 2019-2020 preschool program?
Yes, we will be running from August through the end of May. We are a thematic based, we use themes every week. We have learning centers. We do some directed learning centers, and many are undirected learning centers where the child is allowed to explore and learn at their own pace. We have special events. We go ice skating at the Edge Ice Arena. We visit the fire department. We have the University of Illinois Extension sends us a woman who does a nutrition program with our children. We have a Christmas program at White Pines. We'll have a graduation program at the end of May, so that we can do many celebrations. Valentine's Day, we celebrate Thanksgiving, we have a feast. We try to engage the whole family in our events. Parents are always invited to all of our special events and all of our field trips. And we just want the child to learn at their own pace, and we want the child to excel in what they do and get them ready for that kindergarten classroom.
Wonderful. And so, as we do know, children do learn at their own pace. So how does your teaching style, your teaching team, help children who are struggling in certain areas excel and get ready for kindergarten? How do you accommodate those needs?
We're always encouraging. We rarely tell a child that you're doing it wrong. That's not what a child wants to hear. They don't want to hear a negative. Oh, I like what you're doing. Why don't you try this? If a child's struggling to write their name, we might pair them with a child that's able to write their name so they can watch that other child and see how they do it. And every attempt they make, we're just encouraging, a high five, a hug, a thumbs up. Everything they do, we encourage them to do it. Oh, I'm sorry, your blocks fell down. Well, what can we do differently? What can you think about what you can do? Maybe a friend can help. We just try to have a positive environment, a very nurturing environment. There's enough negativity out in the world. They don't need it in our classroom. And every day is a new day. If they've had a bad day one day, the next day we come back and everything, we want to greet them with smiles in the morning, and we want to have them leave with smiles when they go home. we just want to be happy, and we are happy. We love our jobs.
And that
Natalie.
type of environment is very supportive, above and beyond being positive. It really triggers children to develop a passion for learning. So when kindergarten begins, they're eager to be in the classroom and be in class all day long.
That's right. Our children know how to go into a classroom. They know how to complete a task. And the kindergarten teachers appreciate that very, very much in this community.
So Cindy, when can parents register for the upcoming school year?
Families that are already in our program, they can register their child again or a sibling starting March 1st. New families to our program, registration is March 18th. And the week of March 4th through the 8th, we're having a preview week where parents and their child can come in during one of our class times to see what goes on in our classroom and how we do things. Or if they can't come during a class time, we will schedule a time that's convenient for them, and we will meet with them and talk to them about their question, answer their questions, their concerns, and let them see the wonderful area that we have to use as our classrooms.
And can you share with the viewing audience a little bit about the program space for Tiny Tot Preschool?
Our room has been renovated. We have new carpeting. It's been painted. We have new cabinets. We've got new toys, manipulatives to bring us up to date. We have a wonderful outside space that we get to play with. We have a wonderful playground. We have behind the leisure center, we have a wonderful dedicated play space for us to go outside. We're able to use our gym. So we have many opportunities available to us, and they're all been refreshed and renewed so that we're ready, for this new century.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for that, Cindy. So summer is just around the corner. What can the preschoolers do this summer at the Bensenville Park District?
We have Sunshine Camp. Sunshine Camp will start June 10th, and registration can begin now. It's from 9 a.m. until noon. We are outside as much as possible. We have a great playground in the big front of our building. We have a wonderful dedicated play space and wooded area in the back of the building where they can play. We can get wet, messy, and totally tired.
Okay.
In fact, that's what the parents like about Sunshine Camp, because their child does come home and they are tired and usually hungry too.
It sounds like fun. Do you ever go to the Bensenville splash pad?
We certainly do. If the sun is shining, the children will want to go, and we'll look for a warm enough temperature for them to go. But we do tend to go almost every day, if
Okay,
possible.
and when can families register, Cindy, for Sunshine Camp?
They can register now at the front office at the Deer Grove Leisure Center.
Okay, terrific. So do we have any new programs coming out this fall just for preschoolers?
We do. We've got Lunch Pals and Playtime, which is going to be after preschool classes in the morning from noon until 1. And then from 1 until 2:30, we're going to be doing some preschool labs that will be talking about we've all heard of STEM or STEAM, which is science, technology. We'll do science, we'll do math, we'll do learning ladders where we will get to add on to what they've been learning in the preschool classroom with math, with science, with technology and engineering and art.
So what if your child is under the age of 3? Do we have any programs available for children, 2 years of age?
We certainly do. We have 2 programs. Top Primer is for children 15 months to 24 months. This is on Wednesdays, and it's with a parent and child can come in, and they're introduced to socialization with other children, and they're introduced to into a play and learning environment. Tuesdays and Thursdays we have Tot School. These are for children 24 to 35 months old, and this is a step before the preschool experience, so this helps to get them ready for the preschool experiences. They have some learning centers and lots of play, of course. Children need to play. They'll do a circle time, a story, they'll do art, but it's at their level and at their time, and it just gets them ready for that preschool experience.
So it's certainly a great benefit to begin your child's education at the Bensenville Park District. We offer so many programs that graduate from one level to the next, all preparing your child for the kindergarten experience. So beyond the programs, the educational programs, the Park District offers special events. So the children are developing new friendships and growing holistically with families and friends at the Park District before they begin kindergarten.
They certainly are.
It's a terrific environment. And Cindy, thank you so much. We appreciate your dedication to the Park District, and we hope you have a strong class this fall in the Tiny Top Preschool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is conveniently located in the Redmond Recreational Complex in Bensenville. The Water's Edge is home of Fenton High School and Wahoo swim teams, featuring an indoor 8-lane lap pool and diving well. The Aquatic Center is available for private functions and parties. Learn to swim, stay in shape, or enjoy recreational swimming year-round at the Water's Edge Aquatic Center.
Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening around town. Whether on your phone, desktop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website is your go-to community resource, so you'll stay connected at home, in the office, or on the go. Join us on social media. Visit the Bensenville homepage and click on the Facebook icon. This will take you to the Bensenville Facebook fan page. Once there, click the like button and add us to your newsfeed. To follow us on Twitter, visit the Bensenville homepage and click on the Twitter icon. This will take you to the Bensenville Twitter page. Once there, click the follow button and add us to your Twitter feed and receive regular community updates. For email and cell phone notifications, click on the Notify Me button. This will take you to the Notify Me dashboard. Add your email address and/or cell phone number at the top of the page. Then select which service you would like to receive updates from. Click on the envelope icon for email alerts and on the phone icon for phone alerts. You can choose one, the other, or both. Tune into our public access cable shows and board meetings. Choose a current program from the Multimedia tab down on the homepage. Bensenville Community Television is also web streamed 24 hours a day. To pay your Bensenville utility bill online, just click on the Online Payments button, then follow the instructions provided on our secure payment site. If you have any problems, concerns, or questions to tell the village, please visit the Report a Concern Center. Through the YourGov application, you can explain your issue and track its progress from submission to completion. Issues submitted through YourGov are forwarded directly to the responsible department. Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening around town. On your phone, desktop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website is your go-to community resource, so you'll stay connected wherever you are.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Spotlight on Bensenville. My name is Phyllis Schmidt and I'm the Assistant Superintendent of Recreation. And my guest today is Lisa Semetko, Recreation Supervisor. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you for having me, Phyllis.
Today we're going to be talking about Bensenville Park District special events and new fall youth programming. So, to begin, Lisa, can you tell us about the exciting spring events that are happening at the Bensenville Park District?
First up, we'll have our Easter egg hunt and egg extravaganza. That's going to take place on April 13th. The Easter egg hunt will be in Varble Field, and we'll have about 10,000 eggs for ages 1 to 10 to go out, pick up the eggs, make sure you bring a basket, and it's going to be a really great time. At 10:15, we invite everyone to move inside to the Deer Grove Leisure Center, where we will have games, we'll have a raffle, we'll have crafts, inflatables, and a photo booth so you can take your pictures with the Easter Bunny.
How much does the event cost?
This is a free event.
Does the Easter fun continue after the Easter extravaganza?
Immediately following the event, we convinced the bunny to stick around in Bensenville and travel all around delivering Easter baskets to the kids in the village. So that will take place between 1:30 and 3:30. Make sure you're home. And the Easter Bunny will be there. Have your camera ready. And if you want to participate in this event, come down to the Deer Grove Leisure Center and drop off your basket by April 12th at 6 p.m.
And what should you include on your Easter basket?
You want to make sure that you have your name, your address, and your phone number written on the Easter basket.
What a terrific lineup of Easter events for the children, and they're all free. This is exciting.
Yeah, all of them are free.
Okay, so are there any Easter events taking place at Fisher Farm?
We will have an Easter event at the Fisher Farm this year. On April 18th at 6:30, we will be hosting the Flashlight Easter egg hunt once again. So come down to Fisher Farm, bring your basket, and bring a flashlight, and kids ages 1 to 10 can get their candy-filled Easter eggs. Phyllis, I remember going to a really great Earth Day event last year. Are we going to be hosting that again this year?
Yes, the Bensenville Park District, along with community partners, including the Village of Bensenville, the Bensenville Public Library, Fenton High School, as well as Bensenville School District 2, we're all teaming together to beautify Bensenville on April 27th, 2019.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about this event. How can the community get involved?
Sure, so this event would not be possible without volunteers. So if you're interested in volunteering, you have to head over to the Deer Grove Leisure Center or call the Deer Grove Leisure Center and select your cleanup site or your cleanup location on that day. You can choose to beautify Varble Woods, the Bensenville Water Park, in front of the Bensenville Water Park, Fisher Farm, the Log House on Wood Street, Fenton High School, or beautiful Redmond Park. Okay, so we've learned all about the special events. Could you tell us a little bit about the new and exciting youth programs that are going to be offered this fall at the Bensenville Park District?
Yeah, we have a lot of new programs rolling out this summer, specifically nature programs. The first one is called All About Animals. That's going to be a 4-week class where we learn all about animals. Each week we'll learn about a different animal, we'll sing songs, we'll play games, and we'll leave with a little bit more knowledge.
That sounds exciting. And this will be held at the farm?
This will be at the Deer Grove Leisure Center in the Tiny Tot preschool room.
Terrific. I understand STEM programs are going to be offered this summer. Can you tell me a little bit about the STEM program?
Right. We really want to encourage the youth living in Bensenville to start getting more interested in STEM programming. So this summer we'll be offering our Saturday STEM Challenge. This program will be all about developing critical thinking skills, how to identify hypotheses, and how to investigate those hypotheses to come to conclusions. And it'll be done all through exciting games and challenges right there at the Deer Grove Leisure Center.
It's a terrific opportunity to keep the kids plugged into learning during
Right.
the summertime. So sounds like an exciting program. Is it 1 hour, 2 hours a day?
It's a 1 hour a day.
Great. So what other new programs connecting children with nature are taking place at Fisher Farm this summer?
So first up, we have our invertebrate safari. That's inviting the kids to come out to Fisher Farm and spend a day learning all about the bugs that we share our habitat with. So we'll be getting into the woods, getting dirty, catching different kinds of invertebrates, and learning about the lives they lead.
Okay. So tell me a bit, Lisa, is there an opportunity for the children in Bensenville to learn about conservation and appreciation for nature?
Absolutely. This summer we'll be offering our very first Leave No Trace workshop. Leave No Trace is a national organization committed to raising education and awareness on the ethical and sustainable use of our natural landscape. So this summer we're opening up the workshop to all ages. People can register, come and learn all about the Leave No Trace principles for the ethical use of the outdoors.
Outstanding. That sounds like a wonderful program. So you said it's for all ages, adults too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I hear there's a new program called Troll Patrol. What is this all about?
Yeah, Trail Patrol is a really exciting program we have coming out this summer where we will learn all about the different creatures from folklore from all around the world that live in natural areas. So we'll be taking a light half-mile hike through the woods and talking about the different kind of creatures that could live there. And at the end of it, we'll come back and we'll build fairy houses out of natural materials.
We know that that Fisher Farm has beautiful wide open space and beautiful trees, so lots of gorgeous birds live in and around Fisher Farm. So tell me about the bird watching program that's going to be offered.
Yeah, this summer we'll be heading into Fisher Woods right behind Fisher Farm to learn all the basics of bird watching. This is a really healthy and fun and easy hobby to get into. So we'll spend a morning out in the woods with our binoculars learning all about the birds that live in Fisher Woods, and we'll learn how to identify them based on their physical appearance, their calls, and a little bit about their natural history.
Now on to summer camps. More fun outdoors. Can you tell us about our terrific lineup of summer camps?
Absolutely. Like normal, we'll be offering our adventure camp, our sports camp, our teen camp, and our discovery camp. But brand new this year, we'll be offering forester camp. Forester camp is going to be kind of following the same theme of getting kids outside and into nature by introducing them to the natural environment through camping. So we'll be learning all about how to pitch a tent, about orienteering, about necessary knots that you can tie, all of the important outdoor skills that someone needs to know to be successful in the forest. They can learn through forester camp, and this program is capped off at the end of every session with a camping trip at Fisher Farm so they can put to use the skills that they learned during both weeks.
So will the campers spend the night at Fisher Farm?
It will be an overnight trip at Fisher Farm.
So they get to apply all of the skills that they learned in forester camp on the last day.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Okay, so what else is being offered new this summer in terms of summer camps?
On the sports side of our camps, we will also be offering a dodgeball camp, so kids can learn the basics of dodgeball. Mm-hmm. And we'll be offering a flag football camp to introduce kids to the game of football in a safe and friendly way.
So for children who love to play in the kitchen with mom or dad, what's offered this summer at the Park District?
So we're going to be offering a brand new program called Little Chefs, which is going to be all about teaching kids how to cook, They'll learn simple recipes that they can take home and share with their families. And at the end of each session, they get to eat what they made.
Well, Lisa, thank you for that overview of new and exciting camps and nature programs offered at the Bensenville Park District this summer. We're really excited to see new programs and new options for the families. And the Bensenville Park District is focusing on making opportunities for Bensenville residents and patrons to experience something new and exciting.